her now? That's her now? Damn, without the makeup, without all the pink, goodness gracious. Yo, what is going on with you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be reacting to Remember the Pink Sauce Lady. Well, yeah, she just lost everything. Let's get into this video and let's see what went down.
So a couple of years back, I had made a few
This is the lady behind the pink sauce. Okay.
TikTok turned bootleg product called the pink sauce. This woman who went by Chef P was a private event caterer for various celebrities.
Okay.
And while messing around in the kitchen one day, she put together a concoction.
I do remember seeing this pink sauce in the early days of TikTok. I thought it was people just making their own condiments, but okay, come to find out this lady was selling her own sauce. Understood.
That went viral simply because of the color and how she poured it all over.
Why the consistency look different than here?
Viral simply because of the color and how she poured it all over any type of food you can imagine.
The sauce has a unique taste, like it tastes like its own thing. You can't really compare it to anything else.
Now immediately people were curious about how this pink concoction tasted, so Chef P went right to trying to produce the sauce in-house.
What is it made out of?
A website and selling it for $20 a pop, and then mailing it out without any.
Oh, she made a nice bag though. But look at how she's shipping out sauce though. Depending on the ingredients, if she used milk, it could cause bacteria and that could get a lot of people sick. That's an easy lawsuit.
What are preservatives, a temperature-controlled packaging right in the middle of a brutally hot summer. Now keep in mind, at that time, the product did contain milk, which is obviously extremely perishable. And needless to say, most of these packages showed up rancid, and in some cases, the bottles even exploded.
I'm just a little worried about it being swollen, and I don't know if this is considered swollen.
Look, it's looks like sunflowers, honey, whatever type of chili pepper, and whatever else. Okay, we get some insight in regards to the ingredients that were used.
Or not, or if that's what the bottle is, but
no, ma'am, we're not trying this. Look at this. It stinks like.
I would have got my money back.
And so it was glaringly obvious that Chef P was not doing things the right way.
Not at all.
This actually led to people being sent to the hospital after consuming her products.
Why? I'm not even going to act surprised. We see what we're looking at here. I'm not even going to act surprised.
Because of botulism, which is essentially when a ton of bacteria builds up in an enclosed space, and then obviously it is consumed. And that's not to even mention the fact that there were no gloves in sight, obviously no proper sanitation. She was pouring these things into like candle holders.
When are people going to just know better? When are people going to look at this and be like, yeah, no, I'm good? Do you guys see how she's packing up these? Yeah, I'm sure people were like that didn't buy the product, but just the masses. Just the masses. Oh, pink sauce. Look at how she's making it trending viral. Oh my gosh. Pack of sheep is what they are. Pack of sheep. Sheep following sheep.
It was really just a woman and her delusions being hyped up by online comments.
Yeah.
And so rightfully so, Chef P starts getting all types of hate. And right off the bat, it was very clear that she was not the sharpest crayon in the 64-count box.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products.
I don't know the full scope, but from what I do know, I know that the FDA does look over ingredients. They look over how the food is produced, how it's manufactured. Oh my goodness.
The pink sauce don't contribute to your health.
They do.
I never said that.
And this would actually start a long-running theme of this woman playing the victim, and things would only get much worse when Chef P would make an appearance on some sort of bootleg daytime talk show with this dude Karamo.
First of all, I'm gonna give it up to you big time, because if I ever hear of a black woman that is creating her own business,
what is this?
Okay?
Thank you.
Because that is powerful. You know what I mean?
And thank you.
We have a world that tells you that you're not able to pursue these things, you're not able to do these things. So big up.
Now from this,
she could have pursued it. She just didn't do it the right way. She just didn't do it the right way.
I would say that Karamo had a very strong bias toward Chef P, essentially throwing her bail at every single opportunity.
And let them know, hey, the shipment got damaged. We're aware of this. We will either refund you or send you a brand new bottle of pink sauce. Letting them know, like, hey, we care. And
you handled your business like a boss. She was like, I made a mistake. I'm going to rectify it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no big deal. Let's all clap for the woman after she damn near poisoned thousands of people. And so next they bring out this woman, Allie, who had made a critical review of her pink sauce. I mean, I guess they thought this would be like a big gotcha moment, as they painted her criticism from the start as online harassment.
I think she's one of the people that you said kept on with the harassment, right?
Yes.
I mean, the pink sauce clown even cries before they bring her out on
Really?
stage. Like, oh, here comes the big
Really?
bad bully. Here comes the boogeyman.
It's not bad. Definitely not worth $20 a bottle. But we support small businesses. I don't know if she's fixing things or not. That's not my problem. Today, when I went to go open it, something is not right. The smell that's coming out of this bottle, something is wrong.
Oh
It's
my
rotten.
gosh.
There is a piece
Of hair? Glitter?
of
Oh,
glitter.
man.
So when I was doing the review, there was just so many red flags that I saw on it. Like the label, you know, when you make a USDA label, you have to put in batch numbers because if something were to be recalled,
Yeah.
you have to be able to
Identify
trace
the
it down
product,
to the
that's
salt
right,
and
yeah.
pepper that is in something.
Okay, but why would I contact someone who's fabricating something on the
But
internet?
nothing was fabricated.
To be honest, you're not special.
How do you get to that? To be honest, you're not special. What does her being or not being special have to do with you distributing this product out to millions of people that hasn't been properly tested, hasn't had the proper approved oversight of the FDA and other approvers to ensure that this is of safety standard? Come on now.
You're not special. Okay?
And you just hear them
So
clapping.
once again, Chef P really just played the victim after she herself royally fucked up. This actually resulted in so much backlash that Karamo had to go back on his show and apologize.
But I want to tell you right now, I am sorry,
Is his whole head covered in makeup?
just point blank period, that I gaslit you.
Now following this drama, Chef P would actually be rewarded for her bad behavior by this guy named Dave Hirschkopf, owner of Dave's Gourmet Sauces. He would actually take a chance and sign her to a 360 food deal to make her sauce legit. So they start bottling it at a legitimate distributor, and they get it on the shelves of every Walmart all
Look
around
at the color. This is not pink. This is a pale, colorless sauce.
country. And I think this is right around the time the pink sauce lady was really feeling herself. She felt like she had made it, and essentially like her life would be on easy mode from here on out. But when I say that karma hit this woman like a cement truck, I really do mean it. For starters, the sauce still did not have a consistent color, and really the only thing that was pink about it was the label.
Yeah.
And people also still did not have favorable reviews when they tried the product.
Oh my
Damn.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
What does it taste like?
A chemical.
It tastes like a chemical. Dang.
And essentially it was a bigger flop than the recent Snow White movie. Like outside of people buying it for a YouTube or TikTok review, this thing was dead on arrival, and almost immediately it went on clearance. And here is where the story takes a very interesting turn. I'm sure some of you watch Shark Tank and know that when someone goes in there and they don't really know how to operate their business, but the sharks actually think their product is decent, whoever invests in the company will likely become the majority shareholder.
Yeah.
There's only one answer to this. I have to hire you both so I can fire you.
Damn.
This is so horrible.
Because obviously in those situations, the shark has all the leverage. Because without them, the person who usually lacks the business knowledge will
Yeah.
be nothing and their product will go nowhere.
Yeah.
So the shark does all the legwork, they restructure the business, they fix their various issues, and the investor reaps most of the profits and has ultimate jurisdiction over that product moving forward. That is exactly what this guy Dave wanted to do with the pink sauce, was
It
to
fumbled.
essentially swoop in and
It
save
fumbled.
the day.
Why did Dave's Gourmet partner with Chef P? We saw the pink sauce go viral on TikTok along with everyone else.
Came
But
and went.
with our 30 plus
Came and
years of
went.
making sauces, we offered our expertise instead of criticism. Dave's Gourmet entered a partnership to help bring Chef P's vision safely to the consumer market.
Now obviously the end product was something that no one wanted to buy. I really think he miscalculated her reputation, and this is when Chef P goes right back into full defense mode, slandering Dave online and even posting a GoFundMe attempting to raise $100,000 to keep her ass off the streets, claiming that my guy Dave lied to her, that he did not pay her what she was owed, and that he was not transparent about their sales numbers in regards to her sauce.
Man, you're
I gave
supposed
my
to know all
recipe to
that.
swindlers. Of course they lied about everything they said in the beginning. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they didn't involve me in the creation of the product. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they
And
took my
people just need to start taking accountability. Like, what is up with this unaccountability culture that we're in right now? Like, own up, hey, I messed up, you know, it's on me, it is what it is, I'm gonna take my L and just leave it at that.
Ideas and tried to turn them into their own. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they lied to the media to make me look like a bad person. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they're trying to deteriorate my brand from their own mistakes.
Now Dave turned around and saw Chef P dragging his name through the virtual streets, and this guy came with the receipts to dunk on her head. Basically, Dave had been giving her a cash advance to be nice. First on things like refunds from her original disaster of a product totaling over $30,000, which is completely understandable. Like, you want the product to now have a good reputation, you want to right those old wrongs, even if you were not responsible. But then she was essentially on her hands and knees begging this guy for financial assistance on things like groceries, shopping trips, and even birthday parties. And once again, Dave would give her the cash to be taken from her royalties at a later time, which in this case would be like in the next quarter. And it seems like she was so dumb that she thought any and all expenses from her personal life could now be written off as a business expense.
Not at
like,
all.
oh, just charge it to my guy
Not
Dave,
at all.
he's good for it. Like, if anything, he was being nice to her in this situation, and due to her own ignorance, once again she played the victim.
Everyone was complaining because the sauce was like orange. Dave's Gourmet wasn't sharing information with me. They've crossed me so much that I have no choice but to file suit.
I'm sure Dave was pretty transparent with her.
By purchasing this.
Then, to make matters even worse, she tried to invoice him for over $120,000 because she wanted $90 times the 1,400 hours for the time that she claimed she spent promoting the product online. And keep in mind, guys, never was any of this laid out in the contract by any stretch of the imagination. It really seems like she just had a very basic royalty structure and nothing more. But it also seems like she thought she could live off this pink sauce money for the rest of her life. When obviously the product was a total flop. I mean, honestly,
Walmart is funny.
money for the rest of her life. When
Was
obviously
78. Before that, it was $20.
the product was a
Now
total
it's
flop.
$1.
I mean, honestly, if I was at someone's house and they whipped out the pink sauce for dinner, like to throw on some wings or maybe some spaghetti, I'm getting up and leaving immediately, disowning them as a friend or a family member forever. And yet she still had the audacity to try and tell them that she would need a $1.5 million payment if they wanted to continue selling her pink sauce.
My
I would have been like,
royalty
the
is
hell with your pink sauce. We don't need it.
supposed to be paid to me before.
We got blue sauce now. We got green sauce now. We got all the colors of the sauce.
Any expenses.
Pause.
When I received my royalty for Q1, it was paid to me before any expenses. Now that I'm uncomfortable and they know that I would have been hiring legal help, they make this bogus excuse as to why they're putting expenses on top of my royalty. It does not work like that.
And
You
this
don't
is when
know.
Dave
You don't
really
even know how it
decided to lay
works.
it all out there, and he claims that they gave her a total of $161,000 through their partnership, even giving her $14,000 after she was talking shit about them because she was crying about getting evicted and going homeless.
Damn.
Concerning your pink sauce, and you know, as
Damn, that's her now? That's her now? Damn, without the makeup, without all the pink, goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, Chef Pete. She done lost all her sauce, y'all.
it kind of looked like you were on the up and up, and unfortunately, you went live, I think the day before yesterday, with the GoFundMe saying that you are now facing eviction. You don't have food in your house.
That's
Your
all
phone
on.
is
You gotta take accountability. You should have never been trying to spend all that money on clothes, on shoes. You should have been reinvesting the money. You should have took in the trade. You should have started learning multiple other ways to make money, make your money grow, put it in a Roth IRA, and save it.
Off right now, so you're at a Starbucks just doing this interview, and you don't have any money to your name.
And that's not
No
to even
pink.
mention
Lost
that
all
she
her
almost
pink.
immediately got a full body makeover the day that Dave's paycheck hit her bank account. I mean, it's almost as if she thought Dave and his company were gonna be like her new sugar daddy or some shit like that. When in all reality, he likely lost a ton of money to develop and
For
produce
sure.
this product. I mean, I would think that this is something he laughs about in the current day, as it was
Dave,
such a terrible
Dave's still
decision.
making money though off of what he got
I will
going
be
on.
giving entrepreneurial tips.
I mean, honestly, she's lucky that she does not have a defamation lawsuit waiting at her doorstep, that my guy Dave did not try to take her very last shekels. And even then, she has the audacity to try to go behind their back and make a new sauce that would come in a dry packet that the consumer had to mix on their own, while still calling it the pink sauce. Now releasing the nasty brother of the pink sauce, the blue sauce.
All right, y'all, let me show y'all one of the
I thought Dave would have been on it. She quick.
ways I mixed the blue sauce. And oh my gosh, it was so good.
I'm surprised she not painting the walls blue with the blue hair.
Okay, so first we gonna need an activator, okay? So here, I'm adding in a blue seasoning, and then I was doing Holy Spirit, activate.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
And even till this day, despite her product crashing and burning almost 2 years ago, she still is out here trying to convince people to buy her sauce. She still claims it will be bigger than ketchup one day, and she seems just as delusional about the entire thing as she was from the start. In general, the pink sauce lady should serve as a good lesson to not go full force into something you know nothing about, especially when you are not willing to learn even after making multiple mistakes. And it's just so lame that she was always playing the victim when a literal child could understand how she was in the wrong.
Yeah.
You get a fucking deal, Dave's Gourmet. More black people, because I feel like...
Why this lady right here playing into this lady's insanity? People need to start platforming people.
Deal, Dave's Gourmet. More black people, because I feel like our faith...
And I don't like why do people be playing this black people card? More black people this, more black people that. Just get it on your own. Take color out the mix and just figure it out yourself. If you get the support, you get the support. If you don't, there's millions of other people that you could get support from. Like, I feel like that's it. Like you're handicapping yourself in a way.
Snatch from us from when we young, you know. Oh, don't tell it. Don't report this on your taxes. You ain't gonna be able to get food stamps. Don't do this. And then
See, in this victimhood mentality too.
You hide yourself. You get so used to taking the shortcut or.
I mean, all this lady had to do was stay in the celebrity chef lane, but instead she totally nukes her reputation in the food space and essentially just became a living meme, like a laughingstock online.
To be honest, you're not special.
Yeah, y'all, I'm ending all this video right here. Y'all let me know down in the comment section down below what you guys thought about this situation. I thought it was honestly hilarious. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Tune in, never tune out. Remember, every day you guys have a choice. Choose growth. It's ATM, and I'm signing out. Deuces.